Ooh. Okay. Oh, it's chilly. Hello, darlings, and ouch. A very warm welcome to Thursday. Thursday? Hello, darlings, and a very warm welcome to Saturday Night Live. Gosh, what fun. And over the space of the next little while, we are going to wave away Saturday and we're going to welcome in Sunday, the Sabbath, the Lord's Day. And and all of that stuff. And there's a hedgehog of truth, and there's a box that's going to get a right old pounding. There's a portable community electric telephone on which you can leave a voice note, and thank God there is wine. What a night, darlings. What a night. It's been quite a busy one. And that's just doing that all on its own, which is quite weird. Have we got a ghostie in here? Have we got a spectral spirit? Right. So I really need this wine. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get wedded into it, and then I'm going to concentrate on your comments, you wonderful people, because your comments are, and honestly, I make absolutely no bones about this whatsoever. They are the meat and potatoes in this creme portuguese, in which we are all slightly submerged, but keeping our chins above the old surface of the creme portuguese. Oh, question for you. Right, now then. This, darlings, this is a soup spoon. And you can tell it's a soup spoon because of the shape of the bowl and the depth and whatnot. My question for you, I'm pretty sure I've asked this before, but not for a while. Who out there amongst you has a soup spoon in their cutlery drawer or in their canteen of cutlery? And do you use them? Or when you have soup, do you drink your soup using a dessert spoon? So there you go. There's a question for you to get. Oh, God, I need this wine. I need this wine. Cheers, darlings. Your very good health. Bottoms up yours. And above all, do get stuffed. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Oh, that is sheer nectar of the gods, darlings. That's what that is. Oh, oh, a voice note already. Oh, and it's from Mustard. How marvellous. Well, what a lovely way to really crack proceedings onward. A voice note from a senior member of the community. This will be most enjoyable. I'm looking. Oh, God, another one. We have been twice blessed by the good captain. How fortunate are we? Honestly, it's almost enough to make me go down on my knees in thanks. Right, let's get on with the voice note, and then I'll get on with the comments. Oh, I've got to do the thingy. Okay, where are they? Not there. Okay, here we go.
Mr. Boaty, hello from me and the little people next to me. Say hello.
Hi.
And you.
Hi. Hi, Boaty. Hi, Boaty.
Hello,
Get
girls.
off.
I hope you're not crying.
No, not crying at the moment.
Sorry, mate. I just.
Oh, that one was mine that I didn't send. Oh, how lovely. Of course, it's half term, isn't it? It's half term. So the little kiddywinks don't have to hurry off to bed. They can. Ah, girls, thank you for watching me. And I hope you and your mummy and your daddy have a lovely half term week off school. And Wilma, of course. And Wilma. And I hope your daddy takes you somewhere lovely where you can walk and frolic with the dog. Ah, that was nice. I was expecting an insult. When do I ever get nice things off Mustard? Anyway, first cab off the rank tonight was Peter P, who said good evening all. Jimmy Quinn, good evening, Boaty, and everyone. Carol C, hello peeps. How is everyone tonight? And was the restaurant busy? Yes, the restaurant was very busy. Takeaways were very busy. I were very busy. We were all very busy. That's why I was a little bit late. I was late leaving. Oh, Steve Colg is here. The lovely Richard Portigaltieri. Good evening, everyone. Boaty and everyone, says Richard. I hope you've all had a good Saturday before it becomes blue and Boaty lowers the tone. But it's all done in the best possible taste. Shelley Denise is with us. Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all well. Stu, the lovely Stu, greets everybody by name. Mark Passad is with us. Good evening, Boaty, and good evening, chat. Hello to you. Here we go. General Cheeseburger. Oh, yes. And now, live from Windy Bum, it's the dick pic of the week. And here's your host, Boaty Barrowman. Evening, Cheesy. Then there are some more hellos, Oh, Matron is with us and says, good evening, everyone. Matron, I'm going to ask you for a massive favour after the live stream. Please, please, please. Andrew Buttygig is here, again, greeting everybody by name. The lovely Ivor Spotty Butty, of course. Then Matron, everybody's greeting everybody by name. It's all rather lovely. Lord Stiff Upper Lip is here. Good evening, darlings. The weather has been truly grey and depressing today, says Carol C. It's been grey, depressing, foggy and wet here for as long as I can remember. However, I did look at the weather forecast, and next week the weather is going to break here. At least it's going to be warm. It's going to be double figures temperature-wise, and I can't wait. It's like it'll be like I've been going through Facebook memories. That's a Freudian slip. And it seems that more years than not, there is a snow weather event here at Windy Bum, either in late February or March or both. But there is no sign of it yet, not according to the weather that I looked at. The weather that I looked at said it's going to be said it's all going to be getting rather nice next week. Let me actually have a proper look. So I looked at it and I kind of got a bit excited. You know what I mean? I got a bit excited. And here, look, I'll show you. This is my excited face. Yeah. BBC weather. Always trust the BBC. Sunday, 4 degrees, wet. Oh, great. Another day of pissing down cold tomorrow. -1. Monday, 4 degrees, but dry. Tuesday, 7 degrees, dry. Wednesday, 10 degrees, dry. Thursday, 13 degrees and dry. Bloody hell. Friday, 18 degrees, clouds and sun. Well, that's my day for going to the Heights of Abraham. And then we're back to Saturday, rain again, 12 degrees. Sunday, rain, 12 degrees. Monday, rain, 11 degrees. Tuesday, rain, 10 degrees. And then Wednesday and Thursday, 9 and 8 degrees, cloudy and sunny. And then raining again on Friday, the 28th. But there's going to be a couple of days in there, darlings, where I can get my bum out and I can do things. I've got things that I want to do. I've got things that I'm very quite frankly enthusiastic about. I want to do Yvette Carte Blanche. I want to do Officer Crabtree. I want to get the I want to do Minge Bag. I want to do walking. I want to do the Heights of Abraham, where I'm going to have either a burger or chili con carne. I can't remember when I last had chili con carne, and they do a homemade chili con carne at the Vista restaurant at the Heights of Abraham. And yeah, I'm all in favour of myself getting myself around a portion of that, to be honest. So a bit of nice weather. Honestly, the weather's been so depressing. I've not left the cottage. Apart from going to work, I haven't left the cottage for about a week. Oh, oh, this is wonderful, darlings. Just wonderful. Isn't life full of joy sometimes? Oh, my hands are looking better as well. My hands are looking better. That's nice. Yeah, life is a wonderful thing, really joyous. I mean, in other news, this long COVID thing is, I'm no better than I was yesterday. I'm still sneezing, my nose is still running. And to add to the joys, I've got a massive abscess just, ow, just there. So that's nice. But it's nice to have a bit of pain, isn't it, darlings? It reminds you that you're alive. Bad Books joins us and says, good evening, all. Is Diana around, says Andrew Buttygig. Someone needs a caning. Oh, who's been naughty? Who's been naughty? Hiya, says Barry Scrotter. I'm feeling fabulous. Thanks for asking. I'm glad you're feeling fabulous. Richard is asking, Mark, good evening, sir. What did you think of Mr. Lloyd's and Simon's Audi V8? Oh, I don't know anything about this. Stu's got an early morn looming, so ... Peter P says, is there a live watching this live somewhere? There might be, you never know. If Vola Sunglasses is with us, evening, Boaty and friends, and a jolly good evening to you. Lovely to have you with us. Steve Les Paul is with us. Hello, children of the realm, and a great big squishy squashy hello to you too, my dear friend from above the across the heading pond, not above. Runcible spoon, says Stu. You don't get spooning like this on Hubnut, says Peter Pete. You don't. Barry Scrotter says, I drink my soup through a straw. 36 in chat, says Mark Prasad, and 11 likes, and he's quite horrified by that, and he urges you to sort it out. Looks like you're on your fave wine tonight, Boaty. I am, matron. I am indeed. Is it still on the 25% off? Because I need to do a Saints Bob's haul. No, it's not. It's not, to be honest. That 25% off for 3 bottles or more with a nectar card has gone. But they have reduced it from whatever it's supposed to be, £8.75, I think, to £7.25. And the price of my cheap wine has increased to £6. So it's £1.25 a bottle different. And you know what? I thought, sod it. I am worth the £1.25 a bottle difference, because this is just so much more nicer. And I know that's grammatically incorrect. Oh! I do apologise. And I said it wrongly on purpose, because I am hugely intelligent, darlings, hugely learned and academic. God, I'm not, of course, but I can speak proper, like what proper people does. And if I say something wrongly, then it's a fair assumption that I did it on porpoise. Do you see? Do you see what I did there? Porpoise? That's wrong, but I did it on purpose. And arguably, it's a teeny little bit funny. Hedgehog of Truth question from Carol C. Have you traumatized any more women today? Well, it's a Hedgehog of Truth question. I'd better think about this. Not to my knowledge. Right, so today means after midnight, doesn't it? Right. Well, I've got to give you an honest answer, Carol C. And to the best of my knowledge, no. However, I can't say that with 100% certainty. Now, as far as I'm aware, I've not done anything today that is likely to traumatize any particular woman. However, you know, a woman could still be traumatized by something I've done in the past. You might watch one of the Boaty's Bogs videos and be traumatized by that. And that's kind of out of my control. So I can't give you a 100% accurate answer to that. But I suspect what you mean is, have I done anything new today that is likely to cause trauma to anybody? And I don't think I have. If you're talking about Carol Ann, then I haven't done anything further to traumatize her because she's blocked me on every imaginable approach. So the prospects of traumatizing her or even apologizing to her, as was suggested in the Facebook group, are somewhat slim because I have been blocked up the wazoo, which, yeah, which I'm not particularly proud of, let's be honest. Is the Lemonator asleep? Asked Barry Scrotter. Oh, Emma's got stuff going on. I don't know. Cheeseburger says, we have soup spoons. We aren't Philistines. Drat, says Andrew. I miss Mustard's life. I've got soup spoons, says Richard. And I complimented my cousin's wife for presenting me one with a bowl of homemade soup. Oh, Mustard's here and says hello. There are at least 3 types of spoons, says Stu. Well, there's more than that. You've got your dessert spoon, your serving spoon, your soup spoon, your teaspoon. What other spoons are there? The Sunday spoon, the long, the long spoon with the thing. What wine are you drinking, Boaty? I am drinking, and I'm very much enjoying it. It's going to my head rather wonderfully. So I have rather guzzled it down, haven't I? I'm drinking this, my darlings, and I thoroughly recommend it. Now, that is Sainsbury's. Taste the difference. Rioja Blanco. And it is an exceptionally good one. It's very strong. It's 13%. It's exceptionally vibrant. It's got all of the accreditation that you would expect from a genuine Rioja. On the dry to sweet scale, it's as dry can be. It's number 1. I'm trying to get the year for you. I think it's quite a young one. Let me check. No, I can't. No, I can't immediately see the year, darling. But from taste, I would suspect it's a late 23 or early 24. It is quite a young wine, or at least it tastes like quite a young wine. But it is very vibrant indeed, and it's robust. And I like. It's kind of a weird balance. I like a robust wine, but it has to be, and this is going to sound counterintuitive, it needs to be a delicate robustness. And that probably doesn't make any sense. But a wine can be very delicate in a very delicate way, but it can also have an element of delicateness whilst being robust. I'm not expert enough to explain exactly what I mean, but it really is a marvelous drop of splosh. And when this is on offer, if you can get this at under £8, if you enjoy a robust, crisp, dry white, then I honestly don't think that you will do better anywhere. I know it's a supermarket wine, and I know that, yeah, those are normally best avoided, but honestly, first class. That is genuinely the best Rioja Blanco I've had outside of Spain. Oh, what happened there? Oh, Mark, bless you. Mark Passad has sent a lovely super chat. £5 as well. Blah, bless you, Mark. And the message is, Boaty, your channel, support for the community, and enthusiasm for life are inspiring. You're doing great work. Keep going and be true to yourself. That's genuinely really kind and really sweet. I get a little bit embarrassed by comments like that, but God knows I love to see them. I do love to see them. It's I suppose it's my narcissistic, self-centered sense, but I love the I love the feeling that my little daily or nightly nonsense actually does a little bit of good out there. I mean, I've always admitted that, me. It's all about me. And I've always said, look, this makes a massive difference to me. And I've always said how grateful I am to you all for it. But the idea that it's not entirely a selfish thing and that other people get something from it too is just lovely. So whenever I get a message like that, I'm so grateful and so appreciative. And, and the fiver doesn't hurt either. Let's be honest. That's the biggest part of a bottle of nice wine. Or it could be lots of things, really, couldn't it? Oh, the things you can do with a fiver, like feed yourself for a week. I could feed myself for a week on a fiver. Oh, and my lunch today on the subject of food was indeed what I said it was going to be. I had ham and eggs and those few chips that I had left over. And do you know what? I'm going to be totally honest with you. It was a bigger lunch than I've been used to eating of late. And it had fried eggs in it. And God, it was lovely. It was so tasty. I mean, it wasn't a massive meal. I think there were 9 chips. I had 2 slices of nice ham and the yolks of 3 eggs. And it was lovely. Oh, and, lashings of my really good mustard. And it was really, really, really nice. But it was more than nice. It was fabulous. But I was also aware, after I'd eaten it, I was aware that I'd eaten more than I've been used to eating. And I was aware that I'd eaten something that was fried. And stuff like that is coming as a bit of a shock to me, because that's the kind of thing I've always eaten or that I've eaten for quite a while. And that's why I've been overweight for quite a while. And I found it really interesting that that when I just had a very slightly bigger lunch, nothing like the lunches that I used to eat pre possible lifestyle change, but just a little bit bigger, I noticed it. And as tasty as it was, there was a little element of discomfort that, my body let me know that, hang on, we're not used to this. But I don't regret it. It was delicious. It was delicious. And I'll continue to have my Saturday and Sunday treat. I will just make them smaller so I don't get that feeling. So next time it will be, well, I won't do chips again. I'm not going to buy chips because, yeah, I'm just not going to buy chips. I've got new potatoes in the fridge. So next time I'd have a couple of potatoes, 1 slice of ham, and 2 egg yolks, and I think that would be better. And tomorrow I am going to have a Sunday lunch, darlings. But again, it's just going to be on a much smaller scale. I'm going to have a piece of lazuli chicken, a couple of baby potatoes, a Yorkshire pudding, and green beans. But green beans are good for you, so I'll have a big portion of green beans. I'm. This is going to sound weird. I'm loving the fact that I am slightly. I'm not trying to make myself out to be some incredible health guru or anything like that. I'm not. I'm still the big fat slob that drinks too much at night and goes to bed too late and all of that. I'm just a little bit more self aware, a tiny bit more self aware. And I'm loving the fact that I'm more aware of things that my body is telling me, like when I've had a meal that is a little bit more than, and I love the fact that I'm aware that my body sort of says, well, that's not what we're used to. And I want that. I want my body to tell me that, because if I've had that treat, then I want to be reminded that it's a treat and that I'm not going to do that every day. It's a Saturday treat, or it's a Sunday treat, or it's a weekend treat. And in the week, you go back to, what your body just says, oh, fine, that's normal. I don't want my body to start thinking that's normal again, because then my body will start demanding it for every lunch. And that's what happened. I had some indulgent lunches. My body got used to them. My body started demanding them. And before you know it, I'm eating them every day and I'm fat as a pig. Well, I know I'm never going to be Mr. Universe, but I don't want to be quite that fat. So, yeah, so I'm loving that. And I'm loving, I'm still doing it. Feel Yourself February, or whatever it was. In the morning, in bed, I'm lying back on my back, head on the pillow. And when you lie back, your skin stretches a bit taut. And when you're as fat as a pig and you lie back, then you're just a fat person lying back, and you've just got your belly there in front of you. When you start to lose a little bit of weight, or maybe quite a lot of weight, or whatever, but when you lose enough weight and you lie back, you get a feeling, right? Thin people, don't bother listening to this because you know this, right? But if you've been a porker like me, then when you lose enough weight, you will lie on your back in the morning and you will feel the tautness in your abdominal skin, right? And you'll feel it in your around your pectorals. And genuinely, you can literally feel it, because the skin, when you lie back like that, then your skin becomes stretched. And maybe thin people don't notice it, but when you're a fat person, you notice that when you lose a bit of weight, because that's not a feeling that you get. And then you just stroke yourself, or I do anyway. And I did it genuinely. It's an amazing feeling. And if you're trying to lose weight and you get to this stage, you should really do it, because you rub your hands over your rib cage and everything is firm and solid. There's no blubber there. Everything is well, I mean, if you're a lady, then that might be different. But if you're a chap, there's no blubber there. It's just solid, firm. You could take a punch off David Hay. And then you can feel the edge of your rib cage here. And then instead of your stomach going like that, your stomach's going in. And it's a brilliant feeling. And it really motivates you to keep on being careful, because you don't want to lose that feeling. And you don't want to go back to just being that fat slob in bed with your gut spilling around all over the place. And also, you get a little bit more excited thinking, well, if I could lose some more weight, it might feel even better. You never know. It's worth a look. And I would like to say thank you to Carol Ann, except I can't because I'm blocked, for pointing out that if you're, I think she was being sarcastic, because she said, if you're dairy free, then you can't eat KFC because there's milk in the batter. As a comment on the live stream, which raises a couple of things to me. I mean, one is that I'm genuinely grateful because I am dairy free and I will remain dairy free. Other things might change. I might put on weight. I might start chain smoking, but I will remain dairy free. That one is an absolute. So I'm grateful to know that KFC is completely off the table. I'm not concerned about that because, as I said in the live last night, then the last times I've eaten KFC, I've regretted it. So, I'm not really worried that because it contains dairy, I can happily live the rest of my life without eating KFC again. So I'm genuinely grateful to her for that. But the thing that it did raise is having blocked me, she watched that live stream, obviously, because there was that comment. So, why? Why? Maybe to see if I was apologetic, maybe to see if I owned up to it, if I acknowledged it, or if I tried to hide it away or brush it under the carpet. So, yeah, I don't know. So I did acknowledge it. I'm pretty sure that I said that I was pretty ashamed and gutted. I've certainly said it in the Facebook group. So yeah, I humbly apologise. But that might have just been last night that she watched. Then she might have just unsubscribed and. Anyway, right, let's get back to your comments because I've been waffling for a while, haven't I? Where did I get to? Oh, I got to Evola's sunglasses glasses asking me what wine I was drinking. Oh, Dan Blacksmith joins us. Hello, mate. I did use a soup spoon today at lunch, says Mark Prasad. Heinz tomato soup and a tuna sandwich. Lovely. Hollingworth Lake, says Stu. Haven't had soup in I don't know why he said Hollingworth Lake, but there we are. Haven't had soup in a long time, says Barry Scrotter. Carol C uses soup spoons from the canteen of cutlery, plus a dessert spoon and fork for dessert. Oh, yeah, absolutely. You did indeed hear a Kenny Everett ref. Oh, and Matron is basting in anticipation. Carol C's dinner was a kofta curry. It was indeed Cupid stunt. Dinner, says Bad Books, and he means lunch, with cheese and biscuit, and tea, and he means dinner. Oh, ribeye steak. Ribeye steak and asparagus. Barry Scrotter is looking forward to doing a walk around the roaches in Leek, Lud's Church and Doxy Pool. The weather's turning on Wednesday, says Cheeseburger, don't we? Huh? Richard. Oh, Richard, you crack me up. Paulie Galtieri, Richard, he cracks me up. I don't always read these out. I don't always read these out, but I'm sure you read them. And I'm sure you're as amused by them as I am. So well done, mate. I don't read them out because for probably obvious reasons, but they do make me smile. Well done, Rich. What's the weather in Llandudno on Monday, asked Carol C. Well, let's find out, shall we? Right, Monday. Okay, cloudy, 7 degrees. Right, 4 degrees until 9, 5 degrees until midday, then 6 degrees until 2. Cloudy all the time. Bit of sun coming out at 2, 3, 4. and the temperature gets up to 7. Then it drops down to 6 degrees and cloudy at 5. And then the rain kicks in at 6 o'clock. And then it's rain, 6 degrees, 7 degrees through the night then. Let's have a look at Tuesday. And then, yeah, rain again. And the rain carries through Tuesday morning until midday. And then it becomes cloudy and sunny with highs of 8 or 9 degrees. So, you know, it's February. It could be worse. It could be worse. Heights at Abraham, says Steve. Boaty probably wants a mediator. No, it's not that, Jim Bob. It's not that. Cheeseburger says, Boaty, there are a couple of days next week I can get my bum out. And he says he isn't gay. Oh, dear. He probably needs a solicitor. Oh, dear. Oh, bloody hell. This afternoon, Lincolnshire, Norfolk border, snow today, hardly a laid though. They did manage a couple of hours of gardening this morning. Oh, well done. Oh, and good evening, Jim Bob, by the way. Barry Scrotter had 3 crumpets earlier. I haven't had a crumpet for ages. Richard says, Boaty hates people who eat cake with a spoon instead of a fork. Surely nobody eats cake with a spoon, do they? Oh, don't tell me they do. Do they? No. Nobody eats cake with a spoon. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to. I try to. Oh, God, I've got raving hiccups now. That wine's properly gone to my head. Oh, excuse me. It better not be a late night tonight, darlings. I try to see the best in people and think the best of people. And I refuse to believe there are people out there who eat cake with a spoon. No, surely not. Surely not. Have the hedgehogs fallen out? No, they haven't. They haven't. They're deeply in love. Cheeseburger says, if you know Carol Ann has blocked you, then did you try to annoy her again? No. What do you think I am? Oh, Cheeseburger's on form tonight. Cheeseburger is totally on form tonight. Slotted spoon, wooden spoon. Cheeseburger says there won't be a Carol spoon by the sounds of it. Oh, cheesy. Oh, God, you are. Runcible spoons are deep, scoopy spoons, says Stu. Narrow spoon, says... Oh, no, marrow spoon, sorry, says Carol C. The spoon of discipline, says Steve Nesbill. It's a shame Boaty can't drink red wine, says Richard. I've got a 2018 Barolo Commune de la Mora in the drinks cabinet from 2 Christmases ago. Ooh. Mustard spoon, salt spoon, silver Coke spoon. Oh, dear. Oh, sugar spoon. Yes, of course. Spooning me, spooning you. Oh, a Welsh love spoon. Of course. Yes, well done, Carol C. I need to buy one of those because I forgot that I didn't complete my front parlour. At the bottom of the stairs, you've got the Bee Gees, Barry, Robin, and Morris, and you've got that beautiful piece of art from Tracy and Emma's grandfather. But I've got a space with a hanging nail thing next to that, and I thought a Welsh love spoon would be perfect on there. So I need to buy one. I'm also looking forward to my curry tonight. Debbie Daydream is with us. Oh, and speak of the lovely M11 is here and says hello to you. And Skick has bunged me a super chat, bless him, with a message. Bish's hourly rate. Well done, Skick. Thank you very much, and thank you again to Skick for this wonderful badge that appeared in the Facebook group on a picture. If you're not in the Facebook group, Boaty's World on Facebook, get your bums in there because you lot are hilarious in there. The Lemonator has arrived. It's always about Boaty, says Steve Nespaul. It's his world. Shit, we just live in it. Yes, Emma has entered the building, says Emma. Oh, and she's had a wonderful evening. Oh, well, that's good. Does Boaty breathe through his ears? Says Barry Scrotter. There's a private joke there, but I can't tell you about it. He's forgotten about the comments again, says Debbie Daydream. I do that. Stu is transitioning to bed. Carol C gives me a time check, and it is is that Skick? I think Skick has just applied to join the Facebook group, and I am clicking approve. Welcome to Boaty's World. Carol C is giving me a time check. It was 23:58 and it's now 00:13. So I'm only 15 minutes behind. I'm sorted. Your diet is confusing, says Jim Bob. Hey Noodles, says Mustard, who's clearly back. I just had to start and upload. I think if we all disappeared, says Debbie Daydream, Boaty would still talk to himself. I did. I would. I totally would. When I started these live streams, I didn't have anybody watching them. And I still did 5 or 6 hours. Actually, I don't know how many I had on the first one. And I never will because the first one got deleted. So the first live on my channel, I didn't know what I was doing on YouTube and I deleted it by accident. The first live stream on this channel was actually live stream number 2. And I don't know how many people were in it. Didn't we go back and look? I'm sure we did a month or 2 ago. I'm sure that we all went back to that first live stream, which was actually the second, and checked out how many people were on it. And I think I was surprised at how many there were, but it was certainly a lot fewer than there are these days. Oh, right. I'm sure you're all wondering whether the builders turned up today, as they promised to do. Obviously, they didn't, and nobody will be surprised by that. Boaty, did you try my baked beans idea, says Simone. No, but I haven't had baked beans. Next time I have them, I will try your idea, because I like the sound of that. I've never been fat, says Stephen S. Paul. What's it like? Is it something nice? Are all the cool kids doing it? Stratospherean joined us and said, good evening to you. Stephen S. Paul, what I can tell you is, this is my opinion. Other fat people might tell you differently. Right, in my experience, what you do to make yourself fat is nice. Being fat is horrible. You look crap, you feel like crap, and you take up too much room on public transport, and you can't run upstairs without getting really out of breath. But the stuff that you did to make yourself fat, that's lovely, because that's like nice big lunches. I'm not in the mood to pound the box today. Sorry, says Simone. Don't you worry, darling. Don't you worry. I shall just pound the box in memory of all the times when you were in the mood and you made us laugh and smile and feel joyful. So, here we go. Let us pound the box. 3, 2, 1. In it goes. The box has been pounded, darlings. I'm feeling very joyful tonight. I don't know why. I've got nothing to feel joyful about. I mean, the love of my life has blocked me. Um, the builders haven't turned up. Uh, I've still got this flu and long COVID thing, and oh, there was something else. I can't remember the something else now. But anyway, so I don't know why I'm feeling so joyful, but I am. I am feeling joyful, darlings. I'm looking forward to my curry. I'm must be the wine. Maybe the wine is why I'm feeling joyful. I can't read that out, Richard. I can't read that out, Barry. Being 61, says Mark Passat, I can testify to being more aware of food and what you eat. After some issue, I can say that reducing harmful fats in your diet makes a big difference. It did for me. Let's include diet as part of our stats off, says Mustard. Yeah, why not? There is no alternative to proper butter, says Mustard. Well, I'm going to have to beg to differ because I am on tub number 2 of my vegan bread. This is my second tub. I started it this morning with my toast, and it's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine. I miss butter? And bear in mind, butter was the only bit of dairy that I did. Do I miss it? Honestly, no. No. That stuff's fine. And maybe I'm getting old, but I enjoy the lack of guilt. I've got enough to feel guilty about in my life. It's nice to have one little area of guilt lifted. Mm. Thanks to the great lemon spread test, I tried Naturally, says PP. Quite nice. He doesn't want KFC, he's after battered sausage, says Cheeseburger. I've been using Presidon butter, slightly salted. Very impressed with it, Mustard, says Richard. Yeah, I used to use that. Nice French salted butter. Gay Day coming up, says Stu. Oh, God, I can't read that. Oh, Steve McDonald joins us from God knows where. Good evening, Boaty, and good evening, everyone. And a jolly good evening to you. What's that channel the other day you gave a shout out to for me? Can you mention it again, says Barry Scrotter? I can't remember. To be honest, I can't remember. How about eating a cake with a spork? Asked Simone. If the wine goes to your head, turn the phone off, says Cheeseburger. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm not. If you want to give me grief over this, then I'm not going to take you to task over it because I deserve it. What a plonker. What a plonker. I can't read that. We sort of pick on Facebook what you are, says Peter Pete. I'm trying to remember who did the Facebook page picture. Was it Andrew? Was it our Andrew? It was very funny. He even put somebody else has applied to join the Facebook group. Who's this? Have a look. Have you met anybody for the very first time? Yes. Do you know anyone with an allotment? No. What sauce do you prefer on your bacon sandwich? Ketchup? Right, you can come in. Welcome to Boaty's World. 2 new members over the space of one live stream. Cheeseburger's always on form. He is really, isn't he? He's, if there's single cream involved, says Mark Prasad, of course I'll eat cake with a spoon. Oh, okay. Why does Boaty have your grandfather, matron? I have a piece of his art. Not him, his art. I did. I had a gap that needed filling. Peter P, I can't read that out. I can't possibly read that out. Boaty, says Richard, would you block Hubner if he sent you a picture of his swan neck tow bar? Oh, God. Is Hubner on Boaty's Christmas card list? Asked Steve McDonald. Well, you don't know me. I don't send Christmas cards to anybody. Ever. You could be my best friend in the world. You ain't getting a Christmas card off me. Random thought, says Jim Bob. Have you got the clip that Charlotte Dobre nicked from you, Boaty? I'm guessing no. Yeah, I've got it. I've got the bit that she nicked. Yeah, I've got it. I can play it for you if you like. I'm sure I've got it. I've definitely got it. 100%. Hold on. Oh, here you go. Oh, well, come on then. Play. There you go. To make YouTube videos with.
Oh, you had me at YouTube videos. Let's go, Boaty.
To make YouTube videos with.
Oh, you had me at YouTube videos. Let's go, Boaty.
There you go. There you go. So there's the answer to your random thought, Jim Bob. Cheeseburger says, Steve, hubby has blocked Boaty as well. Something to do with the drain pipe of truth. We did put him on the drain pipe of dreams, didn't we? Oh, God. Oh, poor old Hubner. Do you know what? Do you know what I would love to do? We've had so much fun and we've had so much value out of poor old Ian. I've never met the guy, except I probably have, but not in the current status, not in the YouTube thing. I'm sure he would have known me back in the day when he was a journalist and I had the biggest classic car dealership in the UK. He's bound to have known me. He probably interviewed me or did something. I had interviews every day back then with various people. I never remembered them unless they were famous. And the only ones I remembered were the ones off Top Gear. The rest of them, I couldn't pick them out of a lineup. But I bet you I met Hubner, Ian, bless him. But we've had so much fun with Ian, and we still are, You don't get this on Hubner. He was on the Drain Pipe of Dreams. I nicked a bit of one of his videos and used it in some of mine. Oh, that's a spicy meatball. All of this, and I've never met the guy. I would love to meet Ian. I'd love to meet Carly even more. And I would love to just buy them both a drink and say, hi, I'm Jason. I'd love to buy you a drink. I was a big fan of yours, and I think you're both wonderful. Blah, blah, blah. Please don't take offense at anything that my lot have said. Oh, we had a ping there. What we got going on? Oh, well, where's that? It says there's a thing, but there isn't a thing. Or was it on mine? Is it on this one? No, there's no thing. No, nothing there. Anything on this one? No, nothing there. Right. Oh, now, darlings, let me ask you. Right, today I put up a 2 years ago video. You know, this Facebook memories type thing, where I repost a video that I posted on this day a year ago, or 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. The one that I posted today, if you've not watched it, watch it. It's probably the best video I've ever made. And I made it 2 years ago today, or at least I posted it 2 years ago today. Do yourselves a favor, watch it. It's really, really good. You'll enjoy it. And if you don't believe me, look at the 2 or 3 comments that have been left by the people that did watch it, who I don't think had seen it before. And it's a lovely, lovely, lovely video. So do yourselves a favor, watch it. I am handy with a hammer and saw. When do you want me at the Sherpa's Lodge, Boaty? Just tell me when you come in and I'll expect you 2 weeks afterwards. I can't read that one out. Good looking woman, Carol Ann, says Skick. Oh, she is. Look at the ingredients, mate, says Mustard. I looked at them. I did look at them. Carol Ann uses the same butter as you, Boaty, says Jimbo. I know, she told me which one to buy. She's tried them all. And she said, look, some of them are absolutely pants. Buy this one. It's all right. Oh. It's there, you plank. Where? Oh, what? Here. Hang on, what's this?
That is Boaty submitting defeat.
What?
That is Boaty submitting defeat.
I'm 61, says Stephen S. Paul. I don't feel it and I don't look like it. I never let it bother me. I just deal with it. Skick says, send Carol some flowers with a nice note, Boat. I don't know where she lives. I don't know her address. She knows mine because I put it out there to anybody. But I don't know her address. I'm not, I mean, she's accused me of being a stalker. I'm really not. I haven't got a clue where she lives. I mean, I could narrow it down to within like 20 miles, but I don't know where she lives. I couldn't send her flowers. I'm back at the effing cold south coast, says Steve McDonald. I'm sorry. God, my whole digestive system is falling apart now. Fortunately, it is time where I can go and Alex's asset. Well, I never did. I've never been here before. And no, indeed, you haven't. So, gosh, a warm welcome to Saturday Night Live, where a middle-aged man sits and gets drunk and burps at you into the wee small hours for your viewing pleasure. And you join us just as it's time to say goodnight because, well, quite frankly, I've got curry to eat and a bed to sleep in. Where did I get to? Alex's Asset. I've heard of you. Right, that's a YouTube channel, isn't it? I've heard of that. I'm sure I've heard of that. Anyway, welcome. Alex, wow, says to you, great channel. Barry Scrotter says, Alex, Boaty is a right character. Well, yes. Hello again, Alex, says Emma. Oh, okay. It's a very lively night, says Alex's Assets. Right. What? I can't read that. I certainly can't read that. I'm not reading that. I can see Boaty loves his salt and pepper. What? As in, oh, well, yeah, well, quite possibly. Oh dear. Right, everything is starting not to make sense now, darling. So it's probably time that I buggered off, got out of my working clothes, had a shower, and became part man, part curry, and decided who I was going to offend tonight. Hubnut knows you all right. You flogged him that crappy Belingo. I didn't. I definitely didn't. Not guilty. What's happening with that Belingo? I don't watch Ian so much, like at all anymore, which is a shame. I should do. I will catch up on Ian's stuff, but I listen to what other people say, and yeah, so we bought that Belingo. He spent a fortune on it, and it's still not working or something. I don't know. He's teetotal, Richard. What are you on about? Alex, Boaty has an endless supply of cheap wine. He pinches it from the restaurant he serves table at. I do not serve. How is Steve Fiat 500 Boaty? Oh, my friend Big Tall Steve. He's fine. He's absolutely fine. And it's time I got him back on the channel. And yeah, that's Andrew. Thank you for your comment on that video, Andrew. I really appreciated that. Yeah, it's a great video, he said modestly. I don't know why it didn't do better in terms of views and whatnot than it did. Honestly, no idea. But I think it's a lovely video. One of my top 3 favorites. Far and away the best video that I'd ever done at that point, 2 years ago today, and the best videos that I would do for a long, long time to come. It was a long time before I did a better video than that. It was probably another year or more before I did a video as good as that again. And the next video I did as good as that was the Talakra one. Diddly do, diddly do. Thanks for the clip, Boaty, says Jim Bob. Maybe I was thinking of what she said on her channel. Oh, I haven't seen that for ages. It was something about tell me you don't want a relationship without telling me you don't want a relationship. I don't know. The Fiat 500 vid, Boaty, says Jim Bob. Yep, that's the one. That's the one. Alex is one of the best people I know, says Simone. Gosh. Thanks for the sort of, Barry. The ball joints have gone in the Belingo, says Cheeseburger, just like Boaty. Yeah. Right, sorry, I've reached, it's 25 to 1, darlings. I've reached the end of the comments by ignoring most of them, and I'm now going to sod off. I'm going to get a shower. I'm going to get something to eat, and then I'm going to take my poor, tired, old, blocked body to bed, quite frankly. And yeah, tomorrow is a new day involving a Sunday lunch and all sorts of good things. So let me just wish you all a safe and peaceful night. Let me wish you a good day ahead. I hope there is some joy for you to be taken from it somewhere, somehow. And if not, I hope it's at least manageable. Please take really good care of yourselves. Take care of those that you love and who love you. Thank you to everyone who did everything kind tonight. That was Skik. 2 super chats, where's that? Skik and Mark Passad. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. The candle, which amazingly is still going after 3 years, the candle will be relit, if it's capable of being relit, tomorrow night, earlier time. earlier time tomorrow, darling. We're back to 11 o'clock, not the super late night. The candle will be relit tomorrow night, 11 o'clock for Sunday Night Live. And that's going to be very exciting because on Monday, you know what's happening. I'm off to Llandudno. Oh, yes. So don't miss tomorrow night if you can, if you can possibly make it. In the meantime, much love from me. Thank you so much for watching. And on that note, pachu and indeed. Oh, yes. Bosh.